A few minutes left now on this Central Province, Western Province encounter. And a chance for the Western Province. Big long cutout pass. Nice to see in these conditions.
Vijay Singh covers well. Again puts the kick in. That's obviously a very, very practiced option for him. Big forward gets back and gets turned by Vijay Singh, who was following up. Penalty, says the referee, and Rochana Hettiarachchi looks for some space. Doesn't find it because the Western Province defense was not 10 meters back. It's the new halfback. Udangamua goes in to the halfback position, tries to go himself. It's a good leg drive from the Central Province lads. They've got the ball available. They'll do well to keep it tight, but instead go wide. It's another long pass.
Oh, well done to hold on. They were even wider.
He comes away with it as the Western Province defender. So again, instead of keeping it tight and just hammering at that line, you see a little bit of wasteful extravagance from the Central Province. Once again, as I said earlier, the rain was going away, but it seems to want to prove me wrong and comes back, and just with a clap of thunder announces that it is back and here to stay.
Yes, as the players in the middle keep going, just clattering away, trying to gain some yardage. It has been very tough for them, and not something that they have even practiced in. It's very, very interesting. Here's a good move. Nicely done, good pace.
Darsha Tilakaratne stepping inside, stepping outside, and coming back to look for his support players. Spotted that gap nicely as it opened up. It was a huge gap. And now the Western Province have a head of steam.
They've got numbers as well. There we go.
Tilakaratne using the big step is Samita Pereira. And again, penalty for offside. Would like to see the ref play on a little bit more there. This is Tilakaratne once again with the long ball out to his winger. This is the number 14. That's it's not Praveen De Silva, is it? Might be.
Well, he's clattered into touch, whatever the referee says. That's about it.
And that looks like it's the game, Sean. So won comfortably in the end by the Central Province, 19 points to 8. We've seen the Tuskers in waiting, as it were, the all-star team. Little bit of niggle in the game, no love lost, no exhibitionism about this. This was no quarters asked or given. That's the man who was outstanding for the Western Province, Anuradha Herath. But Rochana Hettiarachchi in the number 10 white jersey was the man who fashioned a lot of the winning moves for the Central Province, and it really has been an interesting game of rugby despite the fact that the weather has dampened it. So we will look forward to Sri Lanka playing Poland in just a little while, and hopefully the big Polish forwards won't revel too much in this weather.
Absolutely, Shanaka. I mean, you can see the Tuskers just behind the uprights there, running through their process, just getting the ball in hand, trying to get used to the conditions. It's not going to be easy, but for the Central Province, they'll be happy. It was a grafty sort of game, nothing spectacular. The first half had some fabulous skills, and then it just sort of boiled down to what the rain dictated. But nevertheless, good to see some young Sri Lankan rugby players. Lots of skill on show, lots of strength, and so much to look forward to. And I think Sri Lanka rugby, for the youngsters and the next generation, is in very good hands.
So we are mentioning the names of Hettiarachchi and Vijay Singh and Anuradha Herath. We must not forget Udangamua. He was a real powerhouse in the center of the field for Central Province. Very strong boy. Shan, you mentioned that he looked like a prop running down the ground, but he is very skilled, and he stands up to any tackle. So that's what we want in the center field for Sri Lanka rugby, because we have to develop that type of player for the future. And even as the teams exchange pleasantries, this is nice to see. Whatever happens on the field is forgotten as we see the tries coming up to really skilled all the way. We saw the skills all the way, Sean.
Rojana Hettiarachchi was the man who scored that first try, and this is Buaneka Udangama who scored the second one. So both off counter-attack moves, fashioned really out of nothing.
Big boy, look at him for number 13. That's good to see for Sri Lanka rugby. Well done, Central Province. That was a great performance. First half, we saw the skills. Second half, we saw the power and the strength in holding. The marauding Western Province side came out on top, 19 points to 12. 19 points away.
Those are the scores. Yeah. So we got 3 tries to the Kandy side, the Central Province side. Colombo just a 1 try and a penalty to start off the scoring by Jerome Kanute. Tries to Buaneka Udangama, Rojana Hettiarachchi and Nisal Pereira for the Western Province and Central Province team. We'll be back with Sri Lanka Poland after this.